Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Hall, and this is your full moon reading with angel guidance for October 1st through 15th, 2020. This full moon is heralding in a rather intense and heated month ahead with huge opportunities for healing release and inner realizations. Get ready because the transformational energies of this year are getting ready to climax through this October and November, and it all begins now. So our full moon is in the sign of fiery Aries, and it is the first of 2 full moons for the month of October, indicating that this is a big month for energetic release. We're getting a powerful opportunity to purge out the toxic energies of the past that are no longer serving our highest health, harmony, and unity as a collective. Old shadows or toxins may be coming to the surface, but it will give us an opportunity to bring them to greater light, bringing more awareness and understanding to these issues. According to the angels, the challenges we face and purge now will contribute to karmic healing for both past and future generations on Earth. So, how do we face these challenges? Well, according to the angels, emotions and impulses may be in a state of high sensitivity for many of us right now. So it will be an important thing to focus on extra gentle self-care, cleansing practices, and patience to temper that sensitivity. A good example of a cleansing activity for this full moon would definitely be exercise. This helps us to work out the tension, focus and use the intensity and the energy, and activate the body's healing wisdom. Be loving and patient with yourself and others during this time, reminding yourself that we're all responding to the high energy intensity in our own way. Some people may respond to that energy with fear or anger, but know that you don't have to engage in drama right now. Instead, call on your angels to help diffuse tensions and guide you into retreat, restfulness, and higher perspective. To help you keep your perspective high, the angels want to give you the message now that everything you see going on at this time is temporary. Times of transition, purging, and healing are intense, but they do not last. So rather than letting yourself get tossed around in the waves of high emotion or drama, rise above it and open your heart, mind, and soul to the forces of divine love and unity. In doing so, you'll be holding space for the rest of the collective to join you, because greater unity is exactly where these transitions are eventually leading us. The angels want you to know that you are experiencing the collective awakening of humanity at an individualized level, wherein you're transforming old wounds into your most powerful portals for strength, wisdom, light, and compassion. Call on your angels to help you to hold space for the light in your life. It's important and powerfully uplifting for you to keep your vibration high by focusing on love, healing, and goodness. To do so is to perform a healing service to this world in the name of love. And that's exactly what you signed up for in coming into this earthly life. This can be a very challenging time to live in, but at the same time, it's also incredibly exciting. We're here to witness and participate in humanity's break from the karmic cycles of division and fear. All you have to do to play your role in this is to hold space for love in your life. Stay anchored in hope, faith, love, peace, and forgiveness for any suffering you witness. And in doing so, you'll be giving a powerful gift to all. Let's go to our cards for further guidance and focus for our next couple of weeks. Today, I am working with the Spirit Animal Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. Our first card is the Badger Spirit. The Badger Spirit. This card is all about releasing fear. So if you find yourself facing fears, blocks, or limitations, your angels want you to know that you're not alone and that all will be well. Face challenges boldly and peacefully. Let your faith and your connection to the angels and higher energies pierce through clouds of fear like rays of sunlight. Clouds, after all, are only temporary, passing forms. The light that shines behind them, however, is constant. And if you anchor yourself in the knowledge of that light, you'll see your way through any challenge. The angels would also like to remind you to be very patient with others' feelings right now. You see, when people are afraid, they are often not at their best. They behave in ways that can seem rather low. And you certainly don't have to expose yourself to anyone else's toxicity or drama. In fact, if you encounter it, creating space where possible will be a helpful approach right now. But once you do so, once you create that space, do not attach at any emotional level by judging that person, getting outraged, or allowing your peace to feel attacked. You needn't burden yourself with attachments to other people's ego-based fears, as that will only get you stuck in your own ego spheres. Again, rise above, focus on love, and then speak, act, and live from a place of love as best you can. Love is the truest antidote and medicine for fear, and that goes without exception. Our second card is the Moth Spirit. The Moth Spirit. The moth is a powerful symbol that represents surrendering to the light. The moth is drawn to the light and allows that light to help it navigate its life's path. Mother Nature intended for moths to follow light of stars and the light of the moon. But nowadays there can be many other distracting lights that the moths are drawn to. Just like the moth, your soul is programmed to follow the light. And most naturally, you're drawn to the light of the divine source. But this world we live in has its distractions. It is full of things that promise to nurture us and bring us fulfillment. But the truth is that our basic yearning can only truly be fulfilled by the divine love. The light of the divine is our true source, sustenance, and nourishment. It's easy for us to mistake earthly material comforts or ego boosts as that nourishment. But when we get those things, we quickly yearn for something else, finding that the shiny object of desire really only provided something hollow in the end. So, the moth comes to us today as a sign from the angels that when we follow the true infinite light of the soul, we will find the nourishment, truth, and love that each of us so yearns for and reaches for in everything that we do. Call on your angels and hold the intention to touch, know, and embody that light, and awareness of it will unfailingly be given to you. Our final card is the Seahorse Spirit. The Seahorse Spirit. This is the perfect final card to have arisen, in my opinion, because the Seahorse Spirit is symbolic of patience. This card tells us to observe patiently without judgment. Wait and allow. During times of major transition, it can be easy for us to get attached to the way things look during the transition. And sometimes during transitions, things don't look all that great. They're not complete yet. But the angels want to remind you not to attach to the passing, changing forms that will come and go during these times. Instead, observe them with non-attachment, non-judgment, patience, and faith. Peer past the little things and hold the vision of the final result of all of these changes, and envision the peaceful, more unified world towards which we are journeying throughout this life. To be patient and non-judging of all that you see as we move through these times is to humble the ego and to rise into the higher self, into the part of you that is one with God and has access to God's perspective. The angels are here to remind you every step of the way that all will be well and that you were born to be part of these changes. It reminds me of the Lord of the Rings, where Frodo says that he wishes the ring had never come to him. And Gandalf replies something to the effect of, "So do all who live to see such times." But that's not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that's given to us. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell below. Let me know what you think of these angel messages in the comments too. I love hearing from you guys and learning how these messages apply in your own lives. It always amazes me. I'd also love to keep in touch, so be sure to stop by and say hello on Facebook and Instagram. You'll see all the links for my social media in the description below. Also, if you are interested in working with me, I have a new transformational mentorship program that I'm teaching with the help of the angels. So if you're feeling guided to awaken your spiritual gifts and work more deeply with the angels, I invite you to click the link that you'll also find in the description below so that you can learn a little bit more about my angelic ascension program. Thank you so much again for watching, and know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!